So when we say this question, believe in yourself 100%, what are we believing in? What is that self? And very often, I think we mistake what in Zen we might call the small self, our constructed, conditioned self. We mistake that for ourselves. And the depth and the power of our practice is the recognition that that might not be us. Bob said it so well. You start looking for yourself, and as soon as you think you've got it, it's disappeared. And, as we look inside of ourselves, we often discover there's a whole menagerie in there of different voices, different senses, different beliefs, different ideas. And in some ways, we have to say, well, if we're not each one of those things, then what are we? Keeping not knowing in the midst of activity is the way to kind of blow up our unsubstantiated beliefs and to actually experience, as Bob was talking about, a kind of authenticity and something deeper which we can follow. If don't know is our true self, when we can strip away that conditioned self, our true self is always shining and free. It's always here. So for me, a lot of my practice over the years has been, I find that as I'm sitting in the meditation hall, it's pretty easy to keep my don't know mind. But if I'm in the middle of an argument with you about what's right and what's wrong, can I still find my don't know mind? Can I then be able to realize that I'm holding some opinion or idea and that maybe I'm not fully correct? Without checking myself, without tearing myself down, but actually remembering not knowing is true self. I don't even want to say my true self. Not knowing is true self. When we say self, we go back to this bag of flesh and bones that we think of as ourselves. But maybe if not knowing is our true self, then it's not even limited to this body-mind complex. We can't even understand it. If I stay open and don't believe that what I think and believe is who I am, if I truly get that I am not my ideas and beliefs, that true self is not knowing versus a solid self that knows everything, then at any moment, that moment of doubt can arise, that moment of great doubt, not self-doubt, but great doubt. Oh yeah, I can calm down a little bit and I can listen and I can allow the world to be my teacher rather than me being stuck in my rigid ways, trying to fit the world into my construct. I can let go enough to join with what is and find my way to help the world from that place.